Today I am sharing my 2022 goal settings, so stay tuned. Hello and welcome back to my channel. This video is near and dear to my heart and I really hope that it will help you out. I wanted to share how I'm going to be setting my goals for this upcoming year, and I'm really excited to be able to share this with you because I've been doing it for the last few years and I'm really excited because it actually works. Now, you don't achieve your goals because you've set a SMART goal or you've scheduled in very careful planning. That is still important and that comes later, but you won't be able to achieve goals unless you are setting the right goals for you. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that next week. It's sort of part 2 to this one. I wanted to tell you because it is so super important, because it's so important to know what your goals are before you jump in. Think of it this way. Let's say you're going for a hike up a hill and you know that at the top of the hill you're going to have a fantastic view. The first part of the hike is in some woods, there's lots of turns, there's muddy puddles, but you just know that if you follow this path you're going to get to that view. You don't know where the path is going to go, you don't know ahead of time the directions you're going to take. You know where you're going to end up, but you don't know how you're going to get there. So maybe you come across a muddy puddle and you have to go around it or jump over it, or maybe you've prepared it in advance and you put your boots on so you can just walk right through it. So what I'm trying to say here is that if you have the right goal, if you know where you're going, if you know that you want that view, whatever your goal is, then this is the path to take. And it may have twists and turns. There may be complications. You might have to go back and grab your boots or find some other way of preparing yourself. Or you may step in your boots, you may step in that puddle with your favorite shoes and get them all muddy. And that's just a lesson learned. So these are different things that you will learn along the way towards your goal. But unless you know that you want to go after that view at the top of the hill, unless you know what your goal is to start with, then you don't know what path to take. You don't know where to go. So you can set all the SMART goals in the world, but if you don't know where you're going at the end, planning it in your planner is not going to help. So the planning steps are important, but they're not the most important. They're like the fun journey bit. They're the ones that sort of help you get to the top. They're the remembering to bring your rubber boots so that you can walk through those puddles, so that you can get to your goal easier. But if you've picked the right goal, you know that once you start on that path, you're just going to keep going because you're so excited to get to the top and see that view. Next week, we're going to talk a little bit more about those goals and why they're important. But I want to tell you today, if you want to set the right goals for you and actually achieve them, starting on the 10th of January, I have a brand new masterclass called Your Year of Oh Yes, where I'm going to help you find your goals, the ones that will really hit home for you, the ones that are meant for you, not the shoulds and the have tos, the resolutions that we all set. These are passionate goals that you are meant to go after. My goal setting process has changed how I've set goals, and I have been achieving those goals in leaps and bounds compared to other years where I would rewrite the same resolutions year after year. Starting on the 10th of January, we will be diving deep, but I do have this pre-class work that you can get immediately, and it will be really good if you could do that now because you have the time between Christmas and New Year's to really reflect on it, and if you have a bit of downtime, it'll be great. It's nothing hard, it's actually really fun. So this is a great week to dive in, and then you'll be all set to go on January 10th. So if you are planning on setting resolutions like these, then this class is for you. And it really will be a year where you'll just keep saying, oh yes, this is fantastic, this is my dream year. So if you want that dream year, if you want your dreams to come true, if you want to know what your dreams are, maybe you don't even know what they are, then click the link in the description below and join us for your year of Oh Yes. Especially if you have written resolutions like read more, lose weight, go to the gym, get your finances under control. If you set resolutions that you feel like you have to or you should set, then this masterclass is for you. So make sure you join now and start on that pre-class work. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. You can do that here by clicking on my little face. Here are 2 more videos that I think you will like. If you made it this far, leave me a star emoji in the comments below. Have a fantastic day and happy planning.